Hadi. Bu saatte yayın açmak değil. Zaten yayındaydık arkadaşlar. Selamlar, hoş geldin de. Bu saate kadar yayındaydık zaten. Kapatıp açtık yayını. Yayın hala devam ediyor. Devam. Hadi. Abdurrahman 100 yıldız iyi oynar kardeşim, ben yatar. Abdurrahman oğlum nereye, oyun bitiyor lan. Bibi.
Sam, over here. Sam.
Lou.
Aga be.
The little one should be working again. Let me see.
Arkadaşlar sabahtan beri yayındayız biz zaten, yeni gelenler. Şu an açmadım yayını yani.
Oh, well then.
Oyun bitiyor Gökhan.
Maybe this is a
Az
special
kaldı.
beach
Şu an 7. episoddayım
for
gerçi.
soldiers
Daha
who died in
14,
battle.
13 ise daha var diye düşünüyorum.
Yes.
I'm surprised.
Da bilmiyorum bakalım. Abdurrahman hoş geldin. Eyvallah sana, hoş geldin.
Discard precious hardware? Never. So, do you still share memories? I see.
Stay here. Seems like I got other memories to tend to. I'm taking him down. That should get us both out of here.
You know, Sam, I'm starting to understand why BB is so important to you.
Huh?
It's just a tool. Life and death are supposed to be irrelevant. But we've got attached to each other all the same, haven't we?
Kid's not just a tool. Name's Lou.
Lou, huh? That's a good name.
Çocuk yüzük gibi amına koyayım. Kime gitse şey yapıyor. Hoş geldiniz efendim. ...50 yıldızda patlatmış. Sami Türkmenoğlu abone olduğun için çok sağ ol, eyvallah. Abi bitecek inşallah. İnşallah bitecek yani. Adam havadan sigara yaktı amına koyayım. Böyle bir cool'luk olabilir mi ya? Siz çıldırmışsınız ya. Siz çıldırmışsınız ya. Aha piyade çıkıyor. Siktim belanı.
I was born. Open fire.
Noma eyvallah canım abone olduğun için çok sağ ol. Hadi abi hadi.
I want my baby back. Open fire. Strong regroup. We need reinforcements.
Bana bir piyade tüfeği versene ya bir tane daha.
Light him up.
Okey. Hadi. Amına koyduğum sene.
We need reinforcements. Get back out there.
Aga bana mermi lazım. Ben ölürüm şu an bu şekilde. Orospu çocuğu, o neydi öyle? RPG attı amına koyayım.
Open fire!
Ee, 9 mermi var. Başka bir şey mi? Oğlum bana bir tane mermi ya, bir tane mermi, Allah'ını seversen ya. Yok abi, ne atayım adama yani, yok. Aha siktim belanı. Gerçi hematik bomba atabilirdim de. Neyse, şunu hallederiz. Gel. GG. GG dediğim oyun bitmedi herhalde daha. Çünkü biri 14 bölüm falan diyordu, anlamadım. Talha 25 yıldız 140 olmuş, hayırlı olsun demiş, hayırlı olsun abi. Talha bir 25 yıldız daha atmış, eyvallah, çok teşekkürler.
Maybe this is all my fault. I should never have put you in that prison.
dakika. Ha siktir, aklıma bir şey geldi ama olamaz herhalde ya. Olamaz herhalde. Bir dakika. 16 episod mu var? Vay be. Can hoş geldin. Biz daha 7.sindeyiz. Yani nasıl 16 episod var? Kime göre, neye göre 16 episod var ben anlamıyorum abi. BB geçmişten geliyor olabilir mi acaba ya? Mesela sürekli İkinci Dünya Savaşı, Birinci Dünya Savaşı'na gidip geliyoruz ya. Mesela BB'de de o sıkıntı olabilir mi acaba? Yani iyice kafayı sıyırdı amına koyayım.
Lou? Lou?
How's little Lou doing?
No response.
Well, look at that. The child's taking a shine to me.
Lan kalp atıyor ya.
You two were out cold, so I had you brought here. You were right. Whatever you did back there returned us to our own world. I put your cargo and gear in your private box. You slept for a whole day, you know. Slept like the dead.
Vay be.
I'm already back in Capital Knot. Fragile's beach has been coming in handy. Sam, I owe you an apology. Lou was the name you were going to give your own baby if he'd had made it. I should have pieced it together sooner.
Don't know what you're talking about.
I found some records from 10 years ago. A death, sudden, in the middle of a town.
Oha.
Young woman in the prime of her life. Nobody knew until it was too late. A void out. Her husband, who was a member of Bridges, had dooms. He tried, but he couldn't get to her in time. The whole town was wiped off the map, leaving nothing but a big crater and him. Because he was a repatriate. People wanted answers. Did the man hide his wife's body on purpose? The only survivor was the only suspect.
Abi nereye gidiyor bu hikaye böyle
It was
ya?
easy to blame, and people did. And pretty soon, they were blaming Bridges too. The man felt responsible, so he left. And his wife, who died, her name was Lucy. She'd been pregnant, poor woman. They were going to name their son Lou.
Didn't happen.
But it did. President Strand told me. She talked about you all the time. He didn't have to cut all ties and walk away, she said.
You wanna shut the fuck up?
Calm down, Sam. Take a seat.
Oha.
I told you before about my body. 70% harvested from cadavers. Do you want to know the real reason why? Because the story you've heard is one I made up. The truth is, I'm Frankenstein's monster. artificial, grown from pluripotent stem cells. And when that vital spark didn't manifest in all my organs, they replaced the defective ones with those of the dead.
Vay amına koyayım
I never
senin
had a
ben
birthday.
anlamadım ki bu işi ya.
I'm a soulless meat puppet. No ka, a dead man. People born the traditional way have beaches. You have one. BB too. But I have no such connections. No mother. No afterlife. No beach. You see now why I'm so obsessed with it all? Why I joined Bridges? The battlefield. Now that was an awful beach. But strangely, I didn't hate it. Because I knew you were coming for me. I've never felt that before. Connected to
Ne oluyor abi, ne oluyor?
You didn't have to cut all ties and walk away. The president was right about that much.
Wasn't anything to walk away from. It's not like I was ever welcome there.
Come on, even I was welcome. Oh, that. You were holding it. It's an old dog tag, US issue.
O diğer şeyden
Wasn't
bu.
easy prying it out of your hand. Clifford Unger, as you can see. I looked him up in our database. Found a match.
Enes Malik çok teşekkürler. Hoş
He
geldin
was
abi.
US
Abone olduğun
Army
için çok sağ
Special
ol.
Forces. Fought in Kosovo, Iraq, Afghanistan.
That's him.
Well, that's all I've managed to dig up so far. You must be caked in chiral matter from the battlefield. Time for a shower, I'd say. Oh, I won't be joining you this time. The Die Hardman issue is no longer a concern. I've seen to it that our conversations won't be recorded.
Anlıyorum. Hadi let's go. Çok teşekkürler abi. Aha yine bir anı geliyor. Bayağı hafızası gitmiş ha, evet belli.
Can I help you? Holy shit. John. Is that you? What are you doing here? My wife's checked in. They don't want a repeat of last year. I'm so sorry. I didn't know you were coming.
Vay be.
Beginning scan. Scanning Bridges ID. Verifying ID.
Vay be.
Sam, the west side of that. Beyond it is Edge Knot City, the last bastion of civilization you'll find that far out. Once you use the Cupid to connect, the rebirth of a... And remember, we need you to... But before you cross the tar belt, Hartman will help you get it done.
Oğlum ben anlamıyorum ki şu anda olayı.
I'd like for you to bring me a few things. First, the dog tags you took from that soldier. Tuck them away in a pocket so you don't misplace them.
Şimdi söyleyeceğim size
Second,
şey bir
Mama's
dakika.
corpse. Her body shows no signs of necrosis, and I for one would like very much to know the reason why.
Tamam anladım.
Closer study may yield information that could prove instrumental in helping us to overcome the Death Stranding. Suffice it to say, 1 minute remaining. I don't have much time. See to your preparations. I'll be waiting. You'll find
Şimdi
an official
Mama'nın
order on the
şeyini
temple.
almak için oraya gideceksin. Sonra onu şey yapacaksın, bunu şey yapacaksın. Tamamdır. Yine orospu çocukluğa devam. Aha ceset burada. Vay amına koyayım, harbi mi lan? Kurtarma kışlık giysiler. Nasıl yani? İstemiyorum, yok. Nihat 50 yıldız. Jrokez tekrar sandım, ilerletmeye çalıştım. Kral ne yapıyorsun bu saatlerde, kolay gelsin, iyi oyunlar demiş. Eyvallah kral. Vallahi takılıyoruz ya. Gerçi takılıyoruz demek de az bir şey oldu ama. Bir dakika abi dur. Geri dönüştürelim bir. Buradan bayağı bir şey alacağız. Tamamdır. Şuraya bak. Eyvallah Burak.
Thank you for your continued support.
Yayını açalı bayağı oldu ya. Ya bildiğim bayağı oldu yani. Ay, şimdi özel dolap. Ben sana bir şey diyeyim mi? Her şeyimizi baştan yapalım ya. Aç abi. Güzel, hasarı yok bunun. Bunun hasarı var mı? Bunun hasarı var. Bunu da at. At bunu da. At bunu da. Tamam. Süleyman 50 yıldız Jrokez, ben kaçtım kral, iyi oyunlar, iyi geceler chat demiş. Eyvallah Süleyman, sağ olasın. Şimdi piyade tüfeğini al. Bomba cebi, bomba cebi, bomba cebi. Nice. Başka da bir şey şu anda. Bir de şunu alayım. Tamamdır. Şimdi bak. Ekipman üret. Merdiven okey. Bu okey. Bundan 2 tane istiyorum. Aslında bundan bir tane. Bundan bir tane yeter. Bir tane. 2 tane. Güç iskeleti bir tane. Her zemin bir tane. Güç eldiveni bir tane. Kamyon vardır burada ya. Let's go. Bot askısı, bot askısı. Kuşan bunu. Taşı. Tak bunu. Okey, hazırım. Nice. Tamam, böyle yapacağız. Okey. Devam. Hazırız abi.
All right, Sam.
Hazırız.
Take care of her. And don't worry, she won't go necro. Millingen's special. Be funny if these Ha of ours ended up being the key to saving us all.
Thank you for your contribution. Have a pleasant journey. Keep on keeping on.
Haydi bakalım, haydi bakalım. Senin burada ne işin var ya? Sen burada ne bokumu yiyorsun? Bana bir söyle, Allah'ını seversen bana bir söyle ya.
All weapons will be locked until departure. All clear. Welcome, Sam Porter Bridges.
Geldik.
Delivery complete. Displaying performance evaluation.
%99 hasar ya amına koyayım. Hani ceset zaten, ne olabilir ki?
Request to join UCA. Registered. Awaiting Cupid
Buyur kardeşim Cupid.
cadaver. Good work.
Aman aman aman, nereye geldik? Bu ne lan? Tekrar dirilene kadar kalan süre 1 dakika. Nasıl yani? Düzelmez herhalde, ne yaz onlar. Aga.
Hartman?
Administering shock. Stand clear.
Ne yaptın lan kendine? Episode 8 Hartman. Hadi bakalım.
Well, you certainly caught me with my pants down.
Oha,
Glad you
adam
could make it, Sam.
ölüp ölüp diriliyor lan.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to alarm you, but I am what I am. Ah, please, lay her down there. Still no sign of them.
You know your heart stops beating.
It stops every 21 minutes. I spend 3 minutes on the beach, and then return. 60 deaths and 60 resurrections per day. 60 opportunities to search the beach for my departed family. This is how I live. This is my life.
Oh,
So,
ha.
while you've traveled to and from the scene an impressive number of times, my beach count is a little higher. 218,549.
Bu nasıl bir adam oğlum?
I see myself
Kafayı
in that
yemiş
crater.
harbiden.
My wife and my child. It's like
Kalp
looking
krateri ya
at
bir
the
de.
shape of my heart. The doctors called it myocardial cordiphomia. Mine is an especially unusual case. I have pictures. Care to see Hartman's heart-shaped heart? No, you really should. It doesn't run in the family. You know, I never came to terms with
Oha.
their loss. In the days that
Adamın
followed,
kalbi
I
cidden
became
kalp
obsessed
lan.
with an idea.
Kalp şeklinde yani.
That the beach is real and they are on it. I would induce cardiac arrest, 3 minutes at a time, and search for them
Herif
day
kafayı
after
yemiş
day
yani.
after day.
All so you could say goodbye.
Quite the opposite. It is said that everyone's beach is different. So what if everyone's afterlife is different too? I find the thought terrifying, spending eternity alone, which is why I decided to find my family and make sure to move on with them.
You mean die with them?
If death would see us reunited, then yes.
Like'a bak amına koyayım.
But the repeated cardiac
Görüşürüz
arrests
Nihat'cığım, bay
took
bay.
their toll on my heart. The muscle gradually deformed. And after a while, they started calling me the beach scientist. Hartman,
I'm glad we could have this conversation. Oh. A body that doesn't necrotize. No sign of decomposition. It's as if she were still alive. The perfect mummy. An impeccable corpse.
Oha.
What's wrong?
Where's the other thing you were supposed to bring? Ah, found it. Behold.
Wait, dead man?
It appears to be an umbilical cord. Human by the looks of it, I think. But this was no ordinary conduit between fetus and placenta.
Oha.
It looks more like a BT's tether. And this was Mama's? Yes. A body that doesn't necrotize and an umbilical cord connected to the beach. These are remarkable discoveries, Sam. Enough to set my sore heart racing.
Hay amına koyayım, bu nasıl bir... Adam 5 dakika ölüyor
I
ya.
apologize if our conversation gets cut short. I must go back to the beach and look for my wife and child. One person, one beach. That's the rule. But I'm the exception. My beach is connected to others, as if it were the beneficiary of a coronary bypass. Maybe this twisted heart of mine made it possible. All I know is that I will find them. Even if my every visit raises new questions, I'll have my answers one day. One day.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
The battlefields. The endless wars you found yourself trapped in. Why do
Abi Kojima çok
World War
güzel
soldiers
yapmış
wander
oyunu
the
ya.
beach a century after they
Yani şu
fell?
tilt sahnelerini saymazsak oyun cidden
Normally
çok
the
güzel
souls
ya.
of the dead move on. The beach is just a corridor, a place through which they pass on the way to the other side. But if regret, resentment, a fervent desire to remain, if these feelings are powerful enough, they may give rise to an altogether different beach, a collective purgatory for an army of the damned.
O.
Clifford Unger. His misery and hatred, combined with your BB acting as some sort of catalyst, have brought these battlefields to our world.
2 minutes to cardiac arrest. Please proceed to a safe location.
It's just a theory.
You think Higgs is pulling the strings? Pulling all their strings?
Ensure you are in a stable position.
I don't know. But evidence does suggest that Higgs brought them here.
One minute remaining. Please hold on to something secure.
Oh, before I forget, I have a favor to ask.
Activating lab security measures.
Could you just relax until I come back? Time stops on the beach, but not in the scene. Rest assured, it'll only feel like 3 minutes to you. We'll continue this shortly.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Vay amına koyayım, adamın yaptığı şeye bak. Alete bak. Oha ya. Oha. Evet chat. Adamın uyanmasını bekliyoruz ya. Vay be.
Stand clear.
No luck. Visit 218,550. Oh, sorry. Where were we?
Ne bileyim boş anlamadım ki amına koyayım.
But for a first time face-to-face meeting, there's just too much to cover in one go around.
Sen bir daha bayılıp geri gelirsen belanı sikim ha bu arada.
Yes. And no. Now that I'm acclimated to it, it isn't especially onerous. Defecation, pollution, nutrition. Most of life's basic functions fit rather easily into a 21-minute time slot. Sleep is the tricky one. And intercourse, I suppose. Verbal or physical. Not that someone in my position has to worry much about.
20 dakikada uyuyup nasıl uyanabilirsin ki? Sürekli ve sürekli.
Listen to music. Watch films.
Bak yine boş atıyor. Yine 3 dakika gidecek amına
I
koyayım.
have a collection of music, television shows, some very interesting short films, and stories. Everything consumable within a 21-minute window. All from before the Death Stranding, of course. But honestly, the 21 minutes I spend here, all downtime, nothing more. Time spent waiting to go back to the search. My body may be present, but my soul is on the beach. I'm already dead.
I know that feeling. Lost my family in an accident.
Well,
Yapabiliyorsun Onur.
I
Facebook Dark
never
Mode yaz.
expected you to open up to me.
Deli amına.
As it happens, I've read about your circumstances. I lost my family in an accident too. I was in the ICU having heart surgery, out of town, in the city. When it was clear that I was going to pull through, my wife took my daughter back to the house to collect some things for me. And then they were caught in the void outs. The city and the hospital were spared the worst, but the shockwave knocked out the power and my life support. I woke up on the beach.
Oha. Bahsettikleri bu muydu abi?
The people who died in the two void outs were there.
Doğukan olayı o zaten.
What happened? What's going on?
Korku filmi gibi ya. Kalp attı.
I saw my wife and my daughter in the procession. Hey! It's me! Where are you going? Wait!
Şok uyguluyorlar.
Don't leave without me!
Şok uyguluyorlar. Hayata döndürüyorlar yeniden.
Don't go! Please, don't go! The ICU's backup generator kicked in, and I was brought back to life by the defibrillator. Exactly 21 minutes after my heart had stopped. And that was the last time I saw my family.
Oh, be.
It's my damned heart's fault that we were torn apart. But it's also the reason I'll see them again someday. It defines me. I am Hartman. Ever since, I've walked the beaches of others. I follow my family's footsteps for a while, and when I get tired, I return here to continue my research. It's funny though. Even when my heart stops, the pain lingers. You have any family photographs, Sam?
Oğlum film gibi şu an ya. Şu an bildiğin film gibi amına koyayım. Bıraktım izliyorum abi sizle birlikte. Telifsiz film gibi ya şu an chat.
Of course. There's a prepper-owned station in this area. Our scientists stationed there are researching material from before the Death Stranding.
What kind of material?
The Earth has a long memory. It's trying to tell a story, one that goes back to the very beginning, one that not even the Death Stranding could erase. The scientists are all colleagues of mine from the earlier expedition. I'd like you to bring them onto the chiral network. Amelie proposed we establish our research posts along this belt. Despite a worldwide search, this is the only area known to contain fossils from the late Cretaceous period, when the dinosaurs died out. The assumption being that the last ones lived here, and here alone. You see, hiding in the earth then are memories of a major mass extinction. Clues that could tell us how to survive our predicament. Certainly, that was Amelie's hope as part of the advanced team when she assigned our backup team here. The past informs the present and aids us in building the future. She was careful to impress that upon us before she went west.
3 minutes to cardiac arrest.
Oh, shut up. I'm putting you on mute. Sometime later, we began to observe unusual activity in the tar
Lan niye
beds
mute
outside
aldım? Bayılacaksın
Krishna
amına
City.
koyayım.
Vast quantities of tar began surfacing, spreading, consuming many of my colleagues, as well as a chiral way station. The whole incident defied explanation.
You think Higgs is to blame?
I don't know, but we needed that way station. It was essential to expanding the chiral network westward. That's why I'm asking you for your help in building a new one. It won't be much given the handful of equipment we've managed to scrape together. Nothing like the knot cities, that's for sure. But a knot is still a knot. Sam, I want you to use the Cupid to put the scientists on the network, then go to Amelie. Afterwards, we can get back to the important job of researching the deaths.
Senin ben kafanı sikeyim ya. Allah'tan yeri yatak yapmış amına koyayım.
Don't worry about him, Sam. The air on that floor absorbs the impact. I'll unlock the door for you.
Ya amına koydum, sen çocuk musun ya? 20 beğeni gitti ya. Heh tamam, güzel, son anda aldık. Ama yine mantık olarak 20 beğeni gitti.
Sam, you heard him. You can grab the order at... Our ultimate objective in this... The first step is to put a Now we don't know the first... That's a concern for us as much as you.
Hadi bakalım.
We won't know more until we get to Edge Knot City. And that means connecting this region first. You should start with the geologist and the paleontologist. The latter's holding something for the
Jeolog,
epileptic biologist, so
paleontolog.
I recommend you save her for last. That way you can finish the delivery and link up the final site in one go.
Okey, önce jeolog sonra paleontologa
Come
gidiyoruz.
back here. Then we can get to work on the replacement for that lost way station. A geologist of ours has been studying fossils as part of his research into prehistoric extinction events. He's been out there conducting excavations for a while now and has begun to suffer the effects of chiral contamination. No doubt the result of excessive exposure. Until the site is properly decontaminated, nor will his... So we need you to bring it.
Administering.
The stratum the team was investing the time of the infamous mass extinction. It's the
Okay.
most recent of the big five. In any event, our team, can you guess what it was? A fossil. If
Oh,
that
wow.
is indeed what it is, therefore, Sam, it is essential that you deliver those
One more. For this run, Bridges' paleontologist working on apparently the fossils he wants to study are buried deep. Now, hopefully
Okay.
I don't need to tell you to be extra careful when make sure you keep that container.
Termal takım
Thermal
sıcak
pad.
tutucu karlı koşullarda kendine
Indispensable gear for cold weather
kötü
operations.
gözüküyor.
Especially
Tamam.
I'm sure any irregular.
Şimdi okey. Hazırız abi.
Order assigned.
Şimdi şöyle, ne olur ne olmaz diye 2 merdiven alacağım. Bir tane tırmanma kazı alacağım. Bir tane PK'yi alacağım. Hatta 2 tane alayım. Botumun seviyesi kötü, bir tane alayım. Tamam, başka bir şey gerek yok. İndir. Okey, hazırız. Bir tane şeyi unuttuk. Dur. Okey, şu an hazırım işte.
told you all about the lake. How the attack that created it changed his life.
Beginning scan. Scanning bridge design. Fragility. Use of wearable. Encrypted weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you. Delivering cargo.
Al kardeşim.
Sam Bridges. I was worried you might not get here. I've been haunted by... I put the... it's just like dying's not... It's not just my... I started to wonder... I guess you really... Thank you.
Eyvallah. Hepsi de %0 hasar ya amına koyayım. Okey, bunu da bağladık.
And just like that, I'm studying this, assuming I can. Honestly, though, I'm just... Can you believe I found chiral deposits and evidence?
Chiral matter has existed this strong. Look at this, Sam. Do you see that black fissure there? We believe this is in the distant past, producing layers. We call these layers extending the principle. The presence of current, it strongly suggests that, and not just that, the chiral network has recovered data suggesting that similar, that would seem to indicate the Big Five. In expanding the chiral network, you furthered our, and ensured that it is only a matter, but this is, see this through, Sam?
Good work. New order available. Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Kardeşim bir uyu bir kendine gel bir dinlen yoksa biz bok yiyeceğiz. Bir uyu bir dinlen sen. Siz ne yaptınız ya chat? Sen kafayı sıyırmışsın. Sen hiç sorma kardeşim benim, hiç sorma. Tam sıyırdık tam. YouTube'dan izleyen arkadaşlara buradan selam olsun. Ay.
No more.
Şu tam dolsun da kaldırayım. Aga be sarılmış uyuyor ya.
Thank God.
Hadi kral hadi. Ben bir tane daha alayım da ne olur ne olmaz. Bot yeter. Tamam başka bir şeye gerek yok. Nanas koyalım da sonra lazım oluyor. Aseta hoş geldin. Hadi kral hadi.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Şurada jeneratör var. Halledeceğiz. Buyur kardeşim, bu da senin.
Much of thanks to you, I swear. Not that you did it after all.
%0 hasar, nice. Bağlayalım arkadaşı da. Nail hoş geldin. Oksijen maskesi mi? Hematik bomba seviye 2. Wow.
Anyway, as it turns out, a local porter was on his way here with something. It's a 200 million year old ammonite. He apparently stumbled across it. That's not the half of it. Color me skeptical, but the specimen merits so I asked him to come. Naturally, I wanted to compare it with, which is why I had him excavate. But what is the dumb fuck going? Didn't even have the goods. The cargo was supposedly lost where toxic gases have. Old Mr. Reliable claims his cargo scan. But you, to protect you against the fumes, I'll provide you with an ox. Just to be, you can pick it up with. While there are examples of viviparous fish, and if it is indeed 200 million years old, another one of them. Could the umbilical cord? We must recover that. It could provide a vital clue to them. We're so close. So very, very... Hurry, Sam. We cannot...
Tamamdır kardeşim. Bitmeyecek ya, yok belli oldu. Okay. İki tane merdiven var. Bir tane daha alayım. Okay. İyi lan, yakındaymış amına koyayım. Long.
Scanning bridges ID. Verifying ID. Clear. Weapons detected. All weapons will be locked until departure. Cargo verified. Thank you.
İyi, güzel, getirdik bunları. Şunları bir geri dönüştürsene. Al kardeşim. Bir saat kaldı abi.
Delivering cargo.
Bir saat abi.
Thank you for your continued support.
Buyur kardeşim.
Delivering cargo.
Let me... Oh my.
İyi, güzel.
Thanks for... Yes, it didn't. I've already sent some images and a preliminary analysis to Hart. Interestingly, it seems this... which lines up. Anyway, I know you only just brought this ammonite here, but lately she's taken... and I think she'd be eager to examine...
It's quite... To clarify, she has been studying how the tar... Accordingly, I would ask that you also recover and deliver them. It would be too dangerous for her to attempt to retrieve them herself. Which is what, by aiding her research, we've already made so much. With your continued help...
Good work. New available.
Tamamdır. Bir daha gidiyoruz. Furkan 25 yıldız atıp uyuyor musun, polis mi çağırayım demiş. Kardeşim benim, dur ya. Oğlum ben bütün gün şey yaptım, uyudum, ondan dolayı bugün şeyim biraz yani. Bunların hiçbirini açmamışız ya. Dur bir dakika. Aç bakayım. Evet.
Please access delivery terminal for further information.
Yeter bunların hepsi ya.
Weapons restrictions lifted.
Keep on keeping on.
Anlıyorum kardeşim. Anlıyorum. Kanıtlamakla ne alakası var oğlum? Oyunu bitirmek istiyorum ya. Devam abi. İyi yaydık, iyi yaydık. Neyi Cevat?
Delivering cargo.
I'm impressed. Not many people. May I have a look? Not a script. You didn't.
Güzel. %1 kargo.
Now, that's what.
Haydi bakalım bağlayalım. İyi yaydık, iyi yaydık. Yıldız aldık, yüklenip duruyor, delireceğim. Allah Allah. Belki bir güncelleme falan geliyor olabilir Cevat, ondan dolayı. Bilmiyorum ki. Her şey olabilir. Bomba atar, vay amına koyayım.
Thank you. It goes without saying, after all, both it and time. Sudden environmental changes such as these, those that do adapt, do so by virtue of enhanced. These genetic, but there are genes with extinction. These are the seed. Such factors may lie dormant within us all, for every being since. If so, then ancient evidence of these genetic decisions that may, in any event, thanks to you, I'll make sure to share any.
Well done, Sam. You furthered our research. Thank you again for bringing me Mama's body.
Güzel.
Speaking of which, my analysis, I've been comparing the data again. Anyway, preparations are finally complete for the Cairo. If you could collect the necessary materials for the restoration.
Good work. New order of it.
Bomba atar istemiyorum ya.